So
Katie Taw speaks the language of her homeland, but for most Hmong students she counsels, it's a language they don't understand.
I guess we kind of lost it, or we don't follow the Hmong tradition anymore.
Katie speaks from experience. She speaks for a culture torn apart by war.
I was born in Long Cheng, the central base where the CIA located in Laos. And when the war erupted and the Americans started to pull out.
By age 5, she was torn from the fabric of her culture and forced to live the consequences of war.
My father recruited other families to move and to keep traveling and to flee through the jungle of Laos into Thailand. That migration is dangerous and took months and we're putting life in danger. The memories that I have is my father literally carrying me on his shoulder, and my pants were mud thick. And at some point, I remember him taking a huge machete knife and scraping that mud off me.
Hmong villagers fought alongside U.S. soldiers, and yet, when they escaped to this country, many Americans didn't know if the Hmong were friend or foe.
The most important thing that I learned from my elders is never to give up. They are survivors. The Hmong people by nature are survivors.
Katie not only survived, she excelled, skipping the 4th and 8th grades.
It was either a sink or swim, because at that time, we had no other Hmong person that was here already, learned the language, learned the system that could guide us through it. So, Gia, what is it you want to do next school year? Where do you want to go?
Today, Katie guides her students through the system at Green Bay's Preble High School.
You've really answered two of those big puzzles. What do I want to do and where do I want to go? Okay.
Katie doesn't take her education for granted and believes the role of Hmong women can no longer be taken for granted either. However, Katie is still careful to abide by centuries-old traditions.
Every aspect of a Hmong woman's life, she has to know her boundaries, exactly how far to go, and then people within her family, her clan, will also help guide her to not be that nail that sticks way too far out.
In an arranged marriage, Katie joined her husband's clan. This photo shows the first time they met. Katie arrived in Wisconsin at age 17, newly married and separated from her family in Denver.
I truly feel that at this point in time, life in Wisconsin is home. It's just the ideal place to raise a family. Kong, I wanted to congratulate you on achieving a wonderful score on that reading test.
As she continues to balance family and a career, Katie realizes that she's not following the traditional course of Hmong culture.
I truly feel that some Hmong men are still very, very traditional. Sometimes it's hard for them to accept a strong woman, to accept that women can be in position of power.
I'm pretty sure.
And there's no excuse.
Katie's position as a professional woman is not lost on the younger generation.
It is really unusual because it's rare. I never see it anywhere, especially being a counselor. Yeah.
Culture, USDA.
Katie is Wisconsin's unofficial Hmong ambassador of the airwaves. Each week, Katie and her husband Shua take to the airwaves of Wisconsin Public Radio to preserve Hmong culture.
As I age, I realize that aspects of the culture is dying so very, very fast. And it's a challenge every day. You almost have to force yourself to hang on to it.
Katie is moving forward with a passion and vision for her Hmong people.
And for all young Hmong people, that's what my hope and dream would be, is to find a place in society, give back to society, make a difference, and continue to strive forward.